Hello and welcome to the Doofus and Dingus podcast. So this is our pilot episode, right?
Yes, this is the one that flies the aircraft. Any words on that?
I was jerking.
Dingus or Doofus? Which one am I again?
Yes, I am Dingus. I am the Dingus.
Yeah, you are.
And you are, sir. You, sir, are the Doofus.
Okay.
So Doofus and Dingus, or Dingus and Doofus, but it's
Doofus
and Dingus.
Yeah.
How many times can we say Doofus Dingus? Doofus Dingus, Doofus Dingus?
Dingus. I can't. I'm sorry. I failed.
So the wonderful music that you heard, not you, but the viewers heard before this, or the viewer, I guess it would be. Oh yeah, congratulations on being the first person to listen to this podcast. Sir, the listener right now, you're number one.
I'm gonna let you talk.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we have to give credit to Kevin MacLeod, who likes to party. That was his intro. Well,
Kevin
our
MacLeod
intro,
likes to party,
song.
but that's just the name of his music. Like, it's not like we're saying Kevin MacLeod likes to party. We're saying that.
I'm sure he does, though. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
Royalty-free music, Kevin MacLeod.
It's
Anyway,
not like,
so what is Jardo or
recorded.
Doofus, the theme of this podcast?
The theme of this podcast? I don't know. We're going to be talking about stuff for a while. According to this, I have enough disk space to record for 444 more hours. So, I think that's a good sign that this is going to be an extremely long and boring trip for you, listener. Just kidding.
440 hours isn't a theme.
444 hours and 15 minutes. Anyway, what are your thoughts?
I'm sorry. We talked about the theme. What is it?
The theme? We did talk.
Yes, the theme. We talked about it.
Random stuff. Something about randomness.
Expectations.
Oh God.
Yes. This is the episode where we shape the podcast. What it's going to be.
This is what it's going to feel like going back to school next semester. Expectations.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Expectations.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not. So, what direction do we want this to go in? Because we're obviously going to be very famous. So
obviously, we want a well-rounded, awesome community. That's where you guys come in, and you guys just throw money at us. Does that sound good?
Oh yeah. I think once we've got enough people, a Patreon shall be made.
What's that?
It's like, Kickstarter, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's a monthly donation, subscription thing. So, and then, whereas Kickstarter goals have different levels of when they reach a certain amount of money that's been donated, they do a different thing. Ours would be, if a certain amount is being donated a month, you do something. So, because I don't know how regularly we're going to create these. Do we want to have a schedule?
Yeah, we'll have a schedule. It'll be specified.
I'm sure.
By the time this is up.
Like once a week? Twice a week? Once a month? I don't know. And I think,
the important question,
depending on when we decide to do it. Oh, go ahead.
If we do it bi-weekly, does that mean once every 2 weeks or twice a week? Because this question has honestly been eating at me for years.
Really? Bi-weekly means twice a week.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. It all makes sense now. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, we can get that set up, but expectations, branding. We need a brand for a podcast.
Brand?
Yeah,
how about Russell? Can that just be our podcast?
Not what I was really going for, but all right. No, one of the things, and this is what I told you about. I had something to talk about, and last night I was watching the TF2 charity mix-up, mashup, whatever it's called, which they take a bunch of YouTubers and they play Team Fortress 2 together for charity.
Okay.
And they've got Captain Sparkles and the Ogscast. The Ogscast were terrible.
That sounds like them.
They were really bad. But someone who is in there, can you guess who is in there, Jardo? One of the...
Chuck Norris.
You're right, you got it. It was Tay Zonday.
Oh, Who? Wait, no, I know who this is.
Yeah, you know who
Just
he
kidding.
is. Who is he?
I used to know, but I forgot.
He is the Chocolate Rain guy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I
From
love
2007,
him.
Chocolate Rain. Yes, Tay Zonday was on there.
Okay, as
And
soon
I
as
was
we
like,
get
oh,
enough money, we're hiring him.
That's okay. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Yes, because I want to do that. But I was like, oh, what's he doing now? Because Chocolate Rain was a 2007 song.
Yeah.
And so I went to his YouTube channel, and he does like covers of songs.
Yeah.
And there was a video there called "Who is Tay Zonday?" And so I looked at that. It was like a 15-minute video of him talking about creating his brand. Tay Zonday is not his name. His name is
Wait,
Adam.
What? Oh my god.
Yes. Tay Zonday is his performance name. So it's like Madonna, who actually shares a birthday with me.
Okay, that makes you
Information
special.
there. Yeah. Anyway, he was talking about creating his brand in that over the last 7 years, he's done a lot less original songs. And the last original song he did was 3 years ago called "Mama Economy," which is a very good song. I like it.
Okay.
But now he does covers. Like he does a lot of Frank Sinatra, which is good. He did the Skyrim intro. So imagine Tay Zonday singing that. Oh yeah.
Yes.
In Dova. We have a
Yes.
friend that speaks Dova, by the way. Do you know
Dova?
that?
Wait, we have a friend that
Yes.
speaks Dova? Serious? Oh, is it Joey?
Yes. No. It probably would be. It's we can use people's names. It's Sid.
Really? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Sid the kid.
Yeah, she really likes Sky.
Yep. So anyway, he also did Tay Zonday did What Does the Fox Say?
Really?
Yes. And so just imagine his deep voice. And he got into it. And he's talking about, he did Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and he said that was something that didn't really fit his brand.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's trying to develop who he wants to be and stuff, and music-wise. But he was talking about now he's gotten really articulate in his speech and better at the whole management of his career and doing things. Because he does, like, I think, voice work and stuff.
But only on, like, React, like YouTubers React. And he's just, like, sitting there with his deep voice, and he sounds, like, so smart, and it's amazing.
But he talked about now he can't really write songs as well. And that when he was starting out, when there was no expectation, when he was just working in a vacuum or whatever, he could create songs like Chocolate Rain that were really good.
Whoa, hold on.
What?
He lives in a vacuum?
You know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Creation happens
like
in a vacuum, Jardo.
Nothing's there. Okay.
Not a vacuum cleaner, but space,
Wait, so
like a vacuum. You know
what about, like, the story of the people that lived in a shoe? Is that, like, metaphorical too, or did they actually live in a shoe?
That is a folk tale.
It's
not
a
real
story! Sorry.
Yes. Tay Zonday is not a story. He's a real person. His name is Adam.
But everything's a story.
Anyway, this is a long thing about Tay Zonday, but he's cool. He's a cool guy, and I want him on this podcast eventually, or to do an intro or outro for us. We don't actually have an outro lined up, so we're gonna have to figure that out at the end of this.
I mean, for now,
You, the viewer, will hear it. What?
You, the viewer, the culmination of all our
Yes.
love. Not in a creepy way.
And moving on from Tay Zonday, I mean, we can talk about him a little more because he's such a cool guy. So that all has to do with branding and where we want this podcast to go and how we want it to develop naturally, or because I'm slightly afraid that when we have such a large following, if our material will go downhill, because right now there's no expectation. We're creating inside a vacuum cleaner.
We are. That's what it means.
Yes. So there's no expectation for us. This is just us rambling.
Yeah.
But it's brilliant.
I know. Just take it, soak it all up. It's the brilliance right now.
Yeah. You viewer, you're part of a moment right now. This is history, okay? This is like the Berlin Wall, but better.
Wait, so are you saying, like, I'm west and you're east or something like that?
No, I
And
mean...
then we're breaking down the barrier between us by talking through the internet. Oh my god.
the internet. Well, no.
It's a beautiful message.
We are West Berlin, and
okay.
they, or you, the viewer,
The man.
are east.
Wait,
and we're
no,
breaking down the wall.
you're calling them, communists.
Yes, okay, you weren't supposed to say that.
Oh, I thought they would.
But,
Never mind.
Yeah, we're breaking through to them with the power of love, math, and the internet.
Math.
Mostly love.
Okay,
and math.
mostly love.
A little bit of the internet's in there. Oh boy. So, played anything good recently, video game wise?
I played, I got Battlefield 3 for 99 cents, and I suck at it. But I used to be good at
I
it
suck at Battlefield 4.
when I played on the Xbox, but now I'm playing on PC. So, all the people there are
well, a lot of
destroying
people
me 'cause-
prefer PC for FPS, which I don't know, I couldn't do that. I'm a controller guy. Because the
I'm
Xbox
just happy I
is,
got it
let's
for
be honest,
99
best
cents.
controller. There we
Plus,
go, we
I get
just
to use-
alienated all of our PS or PlayStation fans.
Pretty much.
Done.
Actually, I tried a
no,
PlayStation once, and it was not awful. I'll give that to you guys.
I don't think the console is awful, but the controller, what's up with that?
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you say it's like balancing grapes on marbles?
Yes! Or balancing...
The joysticks? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Except everything feels like marble because it's all hard. And
Yeah.
wait a second.
Me and McGarry were playing Battlefield 4 together.
Who's scary?
And our strategy is to just jump in a little buggy and then drive around and shoot things and crash into stuff. It's wonderful.
Crash into things.
Oh yeah, but I got Shadow of Mordor
Look,
for Christmas.
cool.
Yes, it is wonderful. I have not played a game like it.
I
in a
heard
very long time.
it got Game of the Year or something on something.
Game of the Year. I don't care about that crap. That's just, I just like it.
Cool.
'Cause it's fun. Killing orcs. If you like killing orcs, go buy Shadow of Mordor today.
I will buy it right now.
It's so good. Okay, so do you know anything about it, or like the story, or what you do in it, or anything?
There's one ring to rule them all.
That's the Lord of the Rings universe, yes. But
I haven't finished all the movies yet. But
oh yeah, you got to go see The Hobbit so we can talk about it.
yeah, that too. We'll be reviewing that. So just hold
That
on
will
tight.
be hopefully on our next podcast.
Yep.
But
I just remember
Shadow of
watching
Mordor.
the last Lord of the Rings of the original trilogy, and just
yeah,
the last
I
parts of it.
haven't actually seen the third Lord of the Rings, which is surprising. I've seen the end of it.
The last half an
But
hour
I haven't seen.
is literally people staring at each other in slow
it
motion
is.
with tears in their eyes. And
Mhm.
I was like, I don't understand any of this, but it's so emotional. Tears.
Yeah. Return of the King. That's what it's called, right? I've seen Two Towers like 50 times.
Yes.
But
Just the second one.
but I never really understood a lot of the lore behind Lord of the Rings. And I've read The Hobbit. I haven't read Lord of the Rings, but especially playing Shadow of Mordor, because it has all these appendixes or appendices.
Appendicitis?
The plural of appendix. Yes. It has a bunch of appendicitis that tells you stuff about the world and about characters and people, and I'm actually learning stuff about it, which is wonderful. But Shadow of Mordor.
You should be studying,
So
Logan. I mean,
I
wait
know,
a second.
right?
I just said your name.
I can cut it out. It's totally fine. Totally fine. I can cut it out.
Okay.
Or we can keep it in. I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know what I want to do.
Okay.
We'll decide. But Shadow of Mordor, when there's a bunch of orcs and there's the orc hierarchy and it's all about that and you take people out and there's different power struggles and stuff. But there was one guy at the very beginning of the game who killed me. He was the first guy who killed me. And when I came back, when you come back to life and then time has passed and people remember stuff that's happened. So I fought him again and killed him, but apparently I didn't kill him
Apparently.
because he came back later, and they show up
What?
randomly.
People just come back to life
Yeah.
randomly?
Oh yeah, well they don't come back to life. It's like you didn't finish them off,
Oh, okay.
and there's no option to finish them off. It's just random. I think. I don't know. But
So, like,
he
if you
came back or whatever,
decapitate
just out
them,
of
can they come
nowhere.
back to life?
No, okay, yeah. That's actually what I was going to talk about next, because
It's like in
I killed
Battlefield.
him a second time, like right after that when he came back,
Yeah.
and then he was dead, and then like 6 hours later, because I've played so much of it yesterday and today, like 6 hours later, out of nowhere, I'm fighting a war chief, he shows up again.
Huh.
So I cut off its head this time, and you have to cut off their head, and
Okay.
then they're just done. So yeah, that was fun.
It reminds me
Also-
of Battlefield 3 logic, or a game mechanic. Like, sniper headshot, like, through your brain, but you can still be revived by, like, a defibrillator. Somehow. Or, like, honestly, whatever happens to you.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. But the war chiefs are like the most powerful of the orcs, and they're the highest in the hierarchy. And just one-shotting them is the best feeling ever.
One shot.
Because they have different weaknesses and strengths, and this one war chief
Over.
was vulnerable to stealth kills. So I just stealth killed him.
Nice. Nice.
But when they show up, they have names, like one of them is Douche Rat. It's the most
What?
unfortunate pronunciation of a name, yes.
Is it actually spelled like?
And so, no, it's D-U with like a weird caret above it. You know what I mean by caret, right? Look at your keyboard. It's the 6 on your keyboard.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, it's got that above the U. It's D-U-S-H and then rat. But as like the war chiefs, when they show up, because you have to do a mission for them to show up, and then they show up with their bodyguards and stuff, and then there's a bunch of chanting in the background that sounds amazing, and it sounds like Tay Zonday is doing it, but like a bunch of Nordic people, and it's like, douche rat, douche rat, douche rat.
That's beautiful.
It is wonderful. But if they're vulnerable to ranged, all you do is show up, pop them in the head with an arrow, and then leave. It's so easy. It's not even a challenge.
Alright.
So yeah,
I'd say that's a
that is that.
pretty good game. From my experience with it, which is 0. So far, at least.
Oh,
I
I highly suggest you pick it up.
Okay. I'd say,
It's amazing.
just from listening to you talk about it, let's say 9.5 unicorns out of rectangle.
Oh, don't give it a number. All right, that's
But
you can't
no.
rank a game with a number out of 10.
Okay, fine. That was just... See, well, that's the thing. I wasn't describing the entire game. I was just describing how you explained it to me.
Oh, okay.
That idea in my
Is
mind.
that our ranking system? Unicorns?
Out of rectangle.
What? Oh, how many unicorns out of rectangle?
No, how many unicorns can fit in a rectangle? It's a joke.
That's not a ranking system, though.
Get it? 9.5.
That's just a question.
Okay, we'll figure this out later.
Yeah, I think it should be how many unicorns.
Unicorns?
Or
Yeah,
pegacorns.
unicorns are a good unit of measurement.
Pegacorn?
Everyone loves unicorns.
Well, is a pegacorn 5 unicorns? Or is it 6 unicorns?
Yes. Actually, I'm just gonna look up
I
the
say we
word
rank.
peg.
We should rank things out of 11 unicorns, and then 6 unicorns is a pegacorn.
Okay. Alright. Wait, so
I
there's
think that
like
works. That's a very
peg. What does peg mean 6 or something? No, it doesn't.
no, like a Pegasus unicorn. That's a pegacorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it just
'Cause
happens
I
to
am
be
the
worse.
pegacorn. You know that, right?
6 of them. Yeah, Logan. I mean, Paul the pegacorn.
Oh my gosh, you did it again. That's
Sorry.
fine. We'll just keep it in. That's
Alright,
fine.
Whatever.
So
For all of you
yeah.
people out there, my
That's
real
cool.
name is Jardo.
Jardo.
Doofus.
It's Jardo, and I am. I don't know what I want to go by. We can just do Logan. That's easy. There we go. It's
Okay,
out. My
Logan.
name is Logan. But now the other things are unbleeped,
As opposed to.
but they never
Ivan.
were for the listener. So now it's just weird that I'm talking about it.
All right. Interesting. Did you know
Logan
a
and Jardo,
peg is
Doofus
a
and
measure
Dingus.
of liquor? You can ask for a peg of whiskey. It's Indian too.
You sure it's not keg?
No, it's peg. I just looked it up.
Peg.
I mean, it has like 3 noun
You,
definitions.
you want to
and
go
3
ask
verb
for a peg of
definitions.
whiskey?
What?
Do you want to go ask for a peg of whiskey?
I don't know if that would work out.
Probably not. In Europe, you know.
In Europe? Well, in India.
Yeah.
It says it's Indian.
Oh no, I meant age-wise. But oh yeah, I just see the thing you're talking about. Disk space.
Disk space? Oh yeah. How much time do you have?
I have 337 hours and 28 minutes.
I have 443 and 56.
Yeah, I know. But I don't know if this is looking at my partition, because I partitioned my hard drive. So this is about, let me look it up. It's click. I think it's 100 gigabytes that I partitioned off for this.
Nice. Oh, interesting. Maybe I shouldn't click on this, but Urban Dictionary. According to that, it's a term coined by sex advice columnist Dan Savage that refers to an act of lovemaking that involves a woman with the... Never mind.
Alright, no. Don't, Jardo, no. Don't read that. Why would you do that?
Look. It's a measure of liquor.
Don't go on Urban Dictionary.
Kids, don't be a Jardo. It's just, it won't end well. Unless you're me, because there can only be one.
So, I think there was another Tay Zonday video I wanted to show you. I can't remember. So, I also played the Halo Master Chief Collection. Yeah, you were over playing that, weren't you?
Yeah.
It was good. I don't know why I said that sort of sexy.
Yes,
I was like,
Halo.
You were over playing that, weren't you? Saucy. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah. That Halo, the original Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary Edition, which is not the original because it's the Anniversary Edition, is amazing.
Yeah. How far have you gotten?
I haven't played since.
Oh, okay. It's so good.
I've been playing Shadow of Mordor.
Oh, that's a good game. So, not that I know
I have
anything
about
about
12 hours, I think,
Halo's
in 2
my
days
favorite,
on
though.
Shadow of Mordor. And only 3 of that is for today. So. Alright, what else were we going to talk about?
Random.
Do you want to talk about your news article?
My news article? Yeah.
That you found about Obama. And
oh yeah, let's see. It was like
Kim.
I just like turned on my phone and I have like HTC, so it just gives me like random headlines. And let's see.
Doofus and Dingus, sponsored by HTC.
Yes.
No.
The very top story here. I think this is a big one. North Korea blames U.S. for internet shutdown. Calls President Obama a monkey.
A monkey.
Yes.
He called him a monkey. Is there any? Is that the full story? What else is it? That's the headline.
Yeah,
so what's in the story?
No, here's the full quote. The policy department for the National Defense Commission in North Korea said in a statement, Obama always goes reckless in words and deeds like a monkey in a tropical forest. Now,
tropical forest.
Yes,
not
in
an
a tropical
Arctic
forest.
monkey.
Arctic monkeys.
Not an Arctic monkey.
I see what you
like
did
the
there.
Arctic monkeys? Yeah,
What?
they're good. Fluorescent adolescent. It's good.
Yes.
It's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
Oh, I'm a
can be
little
just like-
congested and stuffed up.
It's okay.
Yep.
I forgive you.
Is there any more on that story, or?
The rep also blamed the White House for the sporadic internet shutdown that has hit North Korea this week. Go America.
Well, of course you would blame them. That's who did it, right?
Well, actually, nobody knows who did it because America's not saying that they did it, really.
Oh, really?
But
I
everyone
don't know
just
anything
assumes.
about it. I'm not hip and current with the news, y'all.
I mean, apparently there's only like a couple thousand, or no, just like 1,000 IP addresses total in North Korea. So like you could literally cut one wire and
they're all banned from Wikipedia.
yeah.
My IP address is banned from editing Wikipedia.
What?
Yep, my brother.
Seriously? Oh, did
Yeah,
your brother?
he edited our high school page,
Seriously?
which I'm not gonna say the name of
Okay.
course, but yes.
What did he do to it?
He put under notable alumni. By the way, we don't have any.
Ha!
We don't have any notable alumni. It said Stan Marsh.
Wow. So that banned him.
Yep.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you watched South Park for the first
Yes.
time the other day?
That was mentally
What'd you
scarring.
think of it?
But it was pretty funny.
Yeah, the thing is, South Park is funny, but it's horrible.
It is.
It's so bad. It's like GTA. It's so over the top.
The GTA.
Apparently,
GTA.
this is what I've heard, is the creators of South Park, whose names I forget, like Trey or Stone, or I don't remember. Park Adam, crap, I don't know.
Crap is his
but
name? Okay.
They, apparently, in every episode they put in something that's just horrible and just the worst thing ever, so that when the, I think it's the FCC who looks at that, or whoever looks at it, to make sure it's okay for television, they see that, and that gets taken out, like, straight away, but then everything else doesn't look as bad by comparison. So it's allowed in. Apparently that's what they do.
What?
That's what I've heard. Yep.
Okay.
I think it's really funny.
Funny.
Is that, are we at the end of our thing? Is it time for the Wikipedia?
Yeah. Here's like a...
Or do you have anything else you want to?
One of the top comments on the article.
Oh, go ahead.
Breaking news. North Korea blames USA for all 6 computers going down. I actually saw the interview. It was,
oh, yeah.
interesting.
Are you going to be attacked?
Nah. I'll be a rebel and, talk about it on this. Because, you know,
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm cool like that.
Yeah,
Let's see.
you heard it here, folks. Doofus and Dingus podcast. We're taking on North Korea.
Yeah, we're talking about the interview. And, well, it was a movie, and it was,
I have not seen it.
It was, pretty much your, like, average,
It was your basic Seth
Seth
Rogen,
Rogen,
James
yeah.
Franco shenanigans.
It wasn't, like, amazing.
You need to go
mind-blowing.
see This Is the End.
It had
It's
some...
got Jonah Hill in it, and Jonah Hill is the best.
Okay, I will. Are we talking to me or the, what, viewers? Yes.
Oh, I was talking to you, but yeah, the viewers should go see it too,
All of
unless
you
you're too young,
shall,
because it's very inappropriate.
take part
And,
in the wonderful journey.
Michael, well, hold on. What rating? Back to our creating the podcast thing.
Unicorns.
What rating do you think we should go for?
Oh, do you think, like maturity rating?
Yeah, like PG, E for everyone, E10 and up,
Wait, those are all
XXX.
Alright, let's just keep it at 1
What do you think?
X out of 3. If you're gonna go that far.
1X out of 3? How about 2?
2?
Make it 2?
Alright, XX.
No. I think like TV14 or TVMA, is that the
Yeah.
same thing?
No, MA is
Okay.
like mature.
Well, yeah, but alright. I'm mature. I am 14 years of age, sir. I'm not. I'm older. I'm surprised. There's been no voice cracks so far on this.
That's good. Oh, look, there's my dad in the background. Alright, I think this would be a good place to end the podcast now that
Do the Wikipedia, or
Oh, the Wikipedia random article.
and then
Right.
and then end.
This is going to be like our...
Alright, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring it up. So viewers, at the end of each podcast, and this is gonna be a thing. We might not do it if it doesn't go over well, but this is the educational portion. So I'm gonna go to a random article on Wikipedia, and they have all these ads
Really?
about, like, dear readers. Well, yeah, because they're like we don't want to put up ads, so donate money. But they have all these ads about wanting money. So it's actually worse. All they would do is put an ad on the front page of Wikipedia. I need to get a good one. Alright, here we go. Figure skating at the 1988 Winter Olympics.
Interesting. What a
So-
beautiful topic.
Would you like me to read it in an epic voice? Or the
yes,
epic
go ahead.
as epic as I can get? Okay, here we go. Figure skating at the 1988 Winter Olympics took place at the Stampede Corral. The Stampede Corral. The Olympic Saddle Dome. And the Father David Bauer Olympic Arena in Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Wait, it's actually called the Saddle Dome?
So-
that sounds
The Olympic Saddle Dome.
cool.
So here we go, medal table. Who do you think got the most gold?
America! Of course it did.
Nope.
What?
Think 1988. 1988.
I don't know.
Soviet Union.
Oh, Soviet Union.
Soviet Union had 2 gold, 2 silver, and a bronze for a total of 5 medals. The U.S. had 1 gold, no silver, and 2 bronze for a total of 3. And Canada had no gold, 2 silver, and 1 bronze for a total of 3. And then East Germany, because that was still a thing. Hey, full circle. East Germany, you, the viewer, in 1988, got 1 gold medal. That's it. But gold is still good.
Yeah.
And then the guy from the... Oh, Brian...
We need to step up our game against the
Boitano?
communists.
Have I heard him?
I mean, no, you guys are great. Love you, viewers. Go communists.
Then this is... Ooh, ladies. Ladies. East Germany is where the ladies... Oh, Katarina. It's Kat.
Wait, what? You found Kat on...
Yeah, Kat won... In 1988, Kat won a medal. A gold medal.
It's funny.
Oh my gosh. There's so much just lists of stuff. I don't feel like this is very educational, because it's just...
Alright. How about I go to my, random Wikipedia page? It's in Spanish, by the way.
We can each do one.
Wikipedia.
Oh,
La enciclopedia libre. Página aleatoria. The Museum of Gold of... I don't know that word. Is in, locality of Navalgaz in the Tineo. I don't even know where any of this is.
I have no idea what you're saying.
It's, some museum. Hold on, let me look up this word.
What? Go to English.
Yeah.
To
Alright,
English.
I can't do this. I'm Spanish, but I can't... Oh, okay. It's a kingdom. What? Officially, the Principality of Asturias is an autonomous community in northwest Spain.
Asturias?
Asturias.
Asturias.
I don't know. I see the phonetic spelling, but there's a lot of confusing things there, so I'm not going to try. Asturias.
Okay. What is... So it's not a museum. It's a principality.
No,
Of
it's
what country?
a museum in the Principality. It's It's the Museum of Gold of Asturias.
Oh, where is Asturias?
Well, it is a autonomous community in northwest Spain. Didn't you go there recently?
Oh. Yeah, I went to Spain over the summer. Spain is wonderful.
It is wonderful.
You've been there,
Whoa.
right?
In 2008, Asturias had a total fertility rate of 1.07, the lowest in the EU. Fascinating.
That is. Well, anything else about that museum?
They have pretty sheep there. Also, I don't know how they could afford...
Insert racist Scottish joke.
Wow. Also, it is a pretty small museum. Like, it's only a couple stories tall and the size of a house, but, like, seriously, how much gold can you fit in there?
I don't know. I think that about wraps us up.
Yeah.
Right? All right, so thanks for tuning in, everyone.
I recommend you all visit Spain.
Until next time.
In the name of the game.
Bye.
Bye.